What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for coming in and playing some games with me today. I am ChrisBomar, and I am going to play some Diablo today. Joining me later on will be my brother Halo X260. We're gonna do some cow runs. It's gonna be a good time. Right now it's just me. I believe he's out to lunch, so I'll be back before you know it. I got a new light. If you like it, let me know. If you want to know what it is, join my Discord and we'll talk about it. So it's been a while since I've played, and some changes have happened to my characters. Ooh, such as I need to put some armor on my Merc. Probably why she dies a lot. I guess I'll just throw this ethereal armor on for now. Alright, so my paladin is a Zealer. Not too many Zealers in PD2 from what I've seen, but I could be wrong about that. So right now, I am doing about 3.3k. I would like to be up a little bit higher, but my gear is kind of trash. It's okay for what it is, but I mean, I'd be doing a lot more damage if I had some substantial gear. So right now I've got an Azarath blade. It is corrupted. I believe it's the 4 life after kill, so it's a little extra to life, but it's not really making a difference. My big find was the Herald of Zakarum. I did corrupt this. I get 4 to maximum poison resistance, which is like, eh. But it did boost me quite a bit in defense and resistances, as you can see. Everything that it added was just a bunch to pretty much all resistances, which is really what I needed to be survivable. I mean, you'll notice that the fire resistance is still pretty low, but I mean, it's hell. What do you expect? I could put some runes in my armor to give me a little extra fire resistance, and I might actually do that. What runes does the fire resistance is Ral. I have 1 Ral. We're gonna dump that right in right now. Boom. Probably could use another Ral in there, but lightning resistance is low. Fire's still the almost the lowest, but the most deadly. So we'll be on the lookout for another Ral rune. Yeah. I'm not going to put an Ort rune in there. Just not going to do it. Oh. Another Ral rune did 30%, so I'll probably just get another Ral rune. I'll hold out. It's not, I'm not that hurting for it. But these are my skills. I put max out Holy Shield, max out Zeal, max out Sacrifice. That gives me max damage for Zeal. I maxed out Fanaticism, which is great. That's your main attack offense. So your auras, if you're not familiar with Diablo 2, your auras are going to be just a passive thing. You'll notice that on the ground I have a few that are cycling through. Fanaticism is going to give me a really fast attack for me and my party, so it's not just me who gets the benefit of that. It's going to be the whole party. But also, I've been maxing out Defiance now that everything else is maxed, because that actually boosts my Holy Shield defense, which is great because that's really helping me stay alive throughout this, this fight. My life leech is only 16%, but as soon as I'm hitting stuff as fast as I do with Fanaticism and Zeal, it's a non-issue. I stay alive pretty well there. But if something makes me cold or stuns me, that's when I get really in a bad way. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna kill some cows. Get the cow level open. As you can see, I do pretty well. lot of ads on Spotify, so I'm gonna try my best to mute Spotify when it's rolling ads, and then we'll go back to it. Yeah, there goes my Merc. But as you can see, I'm doing some pretty good damage. One of the things that really kind of hooked me in Diablo 2 when I was growing up is this cow level. When I first watched my friends play this, they showed me the cow level first because they'd already been playing for quite a while, and I just thought it was the funniest thing. You know, bipedal cows walking through with giant axes, just trying to kill you, making these ridiculous moo sounds. Is one of the funniest things about this game, I think. And fun fact for anyone who doesn't know, the moo sounds are the developer team. A bunch of them made and recorded the moos from them speaking, and they put them in the game. This is kind of like a big Easter egg, because you have to find Wurtzleg in the ruins of Tristram, and then you have to transmute that with a town portal in the rogue encampment, and then you have yourself a cow level. So it's kind of an Easter egg in of itself. It's an Easter egg within an Easter egg. It was something fun that the developer team put in the game for people to find and to enjoy. And with Diablo 3, when that came out, there originally wasn't a cow level. And after a few patches, they put one in, just because people kept demanding one, to be honest. And I wasn't too thrilled with the original cow level option that they had. It was some kind of weird rainbow thing where you go in, it looked like a 4th grader drew it. It looked like it was straight out of like Yoshi's Story. It was ridiculous. But eventually I'm pretty sure that I'm not 100% sure because it's been a long time since I've played it, but I think they put in a grittier cow level for everybody. So what we're hoping to find here today is some really good uniques, some high runes. I would love to be able to build my shield that I want and build the weapons that I want. I need a low rune to make a grief, and I need an rune to make my ethereal exile, which is literally the best paladin shield in the game. And I happen to have an ethereal vortex shield just for the occasion. So once I find the rune, I'll be good to go there. Big shout out to BK Sauce. He was doing a lot of marble runs and doing some giveaways. I won a couple marble games and won a few high runes that got me where I needed to be to make some gear for myself. So I want to shout him out for being a G and getting those runes out to his followers. Pretty sure he's streaming today. He's playing Valorant. Make sure to check him out if you don't know who he is. It's BKSAU5. He's a great streamer. So somewhere in this big pile of mess is the Cow King. I see his lightning, but I don't see him. There he is. So Cow King's got usually the best drops in here. Light Belt's not going to be a big ticket item. Just Arctic. Not what we want. You probably see there my life is plummeting. Probably the elemental damage coming off of that lightning. One of these guys is... Oh, these are both physical damage. So I must have something on me that does pretty good against physical damage. Ignores target defense or something. Whatever it is, it allows me to kill physical immunities. Just takes a little longer. Usually those don't have a lot of gold. Yeah, not a lot of gold there. 15 max damage. Oh, that's kind of cool. Junk. That's got some good gold on it. So basically right now what I'm picking up, anything that's got a lot of gold on it, because when your merc dies, it costs a lot. When your stuff breaks, it costs a lot. So you'll see me pick up little weird miscellaneous items, and you'll see a lot of gold on it. And that's why. Usually pick up blue and blue amulets and above, just because you never know what you're gonna find on them. Then I usually pick up a lot of yellows. Those are considered rare items, and I'll ID them. Sometimes they have decent rolls, and sometimes they're better than uniques. What's up, dude? That happens by default when you're not on online. As soon as you go live, it should kick the host off, and you'll take precedent over me. Okay, you're gonna have to repeat that here just a second. Let me Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just gotta find out where I gotta put you so other people can hear you. Keep talking.
What game name are you in? Are you about to make a new one?
Okay, so I can't hear you right now, but give me just a second. I gotta figure that out.
Can you hear me, bro?
Say something.
Something.
Yeah, you're coming over the wrong channel here. I got to figure out how I can hear you because you're not coming over the right channel for me. So
What did
hold
it
on just a
friggin'
second.
change since last time? Technical difficulties.
Say something.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Still not the right one. How about now?
Can you hear me?
No, still nothing.
I'm sure eventually you'll get the audio fixed on it. I don't know what would have changed between the last time we played and now.
Yeah, I hear nothing now.
You don't hear anything from me now? Not a thing, huh?
If your friends haven't told you, McDonald's spicy chicken McNuggets are back. The ones made with spicy tempura and aged cayenne. But before you go telling friends, make sure you get them first. Order ahead on the McDonald's app. For a limited time at participating McDonald's.
Come into Minute Clinic and save up to 85% off the cost of an ER visit.
Can you hear me, bruh?
Clinic at CVS, where healthier meets easier. 2020 independent market research study comparing out-of-pocket costs for an ER visit
Say something.
versus a Minute Clinic visit for the same condition.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, it's your home, and
I can hear you, but you're not coming over Discord on the stream properly. But that should be as easy as flipping a switch here.
Also, just to save some money, and it's super easy.
Say something.
Something.
Okay, now we're back in business. I don't know what friggin' was going on there, but I fixed it. Okay.
Alright, what's the game name? I just got a Shaco. I wanna toss it over.
Okay, so we're in J32 and the password's 36. That will change over time, of course.
J32 password what?
26.
Oh, you're just rocking off the one that I already have?
Yes.
Yep.
J36 password 26?
Yep.
You said J36?
J32.
J32, sorry.
It's literally the next game after you were done.
I'm just gonna drop that. Alright, I'll be right back. Do you know what we did with that skin of the Viper Magi?
I gave it to you.
You gave it to me?
Yeah, I took it off my source. I gave it to you in last time we played.
You 100% positive about that?
Yeah, because my source isn't wearing it.
Well, I definitely wouldn't have gotten rid of it. I don't think I have it.
Well, check, because I gave it to you. I can double check.
for it right now. I definitely wouldn't have gotten rid of it.
All right, let me double check because I'm like 90% certain I took it off my sorceress and gave it to you.
I don't think you did. Yeah, I don't have
No,
it on my account.
it's on my sorceress. I thought I gave it out. I thought I gave it to you, but I guess I didn't.
Do you need me to go into a hell game or?
Back in the same game we were just in.
Okay. So what I was saying was I found perfect war travs, which I slammed, and they added even more magic fine.
Yeah, no,
so now
I saw that. That was pretty dope.
Dude, I have like 72 MF fucking travs on, and I found an Ohm rune.
Give me that shit.
You can have the Ohm rune, because I'm being nice. I get the next high rune. Unless it's a low rune, then you gotta trade me for the Ohm rune. Unless you need both, and I guess that's fine.
I do need a low rune for my other thing, so I can find something to give you, but I'm gonna need a low rune.
I need some source shit, man. This needs to happen. All right, let's jump right into it. Fuck.
No,
Let's get some shit.
No, you're gonna wait just a second.
Bah! The
Wait.
cowathon, bro. We gotta get this shit rolling.
Yeah. Wait just a second.
What, are you gonna make your fucking exile right now in front of me on stream?
Yeah.
Hold on, I wanna pull. Hold on. Before you make it.
Grab those items and come to J33. Password 33. I dropped the exile stuff on the ground. I just couldn't pick it up.
Don't make it wrong, bro. This is on stream. Don't embarrass yourself.
Okay, so to make an exile, we need a Vex, which I have a Vex.
I just traded mine.
And then we need an which now I have an We need an Ist, which I have an Ist.
You do have an Ist. Where'd you get that?
I picked it up. And then a Dole. We need a Bob Dole. Where's Dole?
Bro, it's third down in that row.
All right. So we got Vex, Ist, Dole, and then we got the Vortex Shield. So Vex. Oh, I gotta unsock.
You gotta unsock it. Wait, oh yeah.
Ooh, I had 2 Vex.
You didn't even know. I need to find some fire gear. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
All right, let's make this shit, dude. Like fucking. That's a fucking good vortex shield I found you too.
Yeah, it's gonna be sexy. All right, so everybody ready for this? All right.
Oh, we good.
Vex, Ist, Dole. This is actually the first Eth exile I've ever made.
Dude, this is gonna be sweet. I got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping it's fucking pimping.
Okay. Ready?
Oh damn! I already saw the defense on that shit.
Dude, 256 and a 15 defiance, dude. That's awesome.
Oh my god, dude, that's so fucking high.
Oh, dude,
holy shit.
Okay. I'm dropping it.
Dude, look at the defense on that fucking son bitch.
Okay, pick this up. I'm gonna drop it to you. Ready?
Alright.
Okay,
that's fucking nuts, dude.
Go back to the previous game and give it to my paladin.
What's the game again?
My game just failed. J32. Oh,
26. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
What? That's a hell of a fucking exile. You should be proud of that.
I do less damage, and I have less resistances. What is this horse shit?
No, that's how it goes, man. It's the power of the Haws.
So I guess tell me again why it was important that I have this.
The defense aura when equipped is really big. It's huge. Also, that gives you level 15 amplified damage on striking.
Okay,
also,
yeah, that's what it was.
Also massive for a Zealot. Also check the block rate between the two. Block rate on that's 49.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, the block rate on the Haas was fucking nuts.
But the defense is off the chain. I mean, I only lose a little bit of damage, but a lot of resistances. But that's gonna get cleaned up when I have
better gear,
a better armor set. Because I mean, I'm almost decked out where I need to be. But yeah, I mean, we'll try it. This is also, it says it freezes target, so that may be a new ad.
I mean, the biggest thing about that exile is the huge ass fucking defense. If you check your defense, I'm sure it's off the fucking chart.
Yeah, check this out. I get 21,168 defense.
Yeah.
And my Zeal rating is perfect. I have
you got way more than that attack rating.
Yeah, I get too much dexterity. Honestly, I don't need that much. But overall, not a bad build. Let's go.
We just need to find you a fucking low rune, because don't you have everything you need to make a grief?
Yeah, I got everything for grief except for a low rune. The only
why don't you just trade you trade something for a low?
Because we'll find a low rune
eventually.
Yeah.
Once you get a grief, dude, that paladin's GG.
Oh yeah, I already did most of this cow run without you.
Okay, let's make a new one then. I'll let you make it. That's fucking crazy, dude. You just made like a fucking OP as hell exile.
Isn't that great? That was a good roll.
What's the game name?
3326, so you should be able to hit join.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe that fucking shit, dude. That exile fucking smacks.
Dude, it's pretty good. Plus, I mean, it makes up for the difference in my merc, because now I don't need to have that Act 2 merc. I mean, I wasn't going to use an Act 2 merc anyway, just because I'm a Zealer, and an Act 1 merc is way better for me.
Yeah.
Because they're going to stay back for the most part and just shoot shit. Now, my merc also has the chance to cast amp damage as well, and with my Fanaticism aura, she shoots really fast, thus increasing her chances to actually, cast that amp damage. So yeah, that's huge. That's a huge win. And if I'm not mistaken, when I build a smiter, if I decide to use that on a smiter, isn't that like the best smiter gear too?
Oh, absolutely. Because the vortex shield that you made it in gives you the most smite damage possible. It's the highest smite damage shield in the game.
Yeah. Feels like old times, man. I'm not gonna lie. Having an F exile back in my paladin feels good. Feels really good.
You know, I think though, I'm pretty sure I want to say in the original, like back in the actual game, I want to say that exile gave you life tap, like chance to cast life tap, which is what made it like so important, so crucial. But it seems as though they've swapped it to do amp damage instead.
Oh, you may be right. Let me check here. Yeah, it used to be life tap.
They took life tap away from Drax. So is life tap even a thing? Like, can Necros still cast life tap, or did life tap get eradicated?
No, life tap still exists on the Necro. But all right, so I've got both up here. I'm looking at it right now. So there's an exile that's on the Diablo wiki, and it offers 15% chance to cast a level 5 life tap on striking. We got the same 15, but we could go up to 16. We have amplified damage level 15 at 15%, so this is actually better. The range is 13 to 16 defiance aura. The same thing was on the old exile. 2 to offensive auras, same thing. Faster block rate, 30%, same thing. Freezes target, same thing. 220 to 260% enhanced damage, same thing. Yeah, this is all exactly the same, with the exception of maximum cold resist and fire resist. It used to be 5%. So yeah, they didn't change it a whole lot. It looks like primarily they just swapped the they swapped the auras around, and that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Let's get this fucking cat run going. We'll see what it's capable of. I imagine that amp damage is gonna like really break your character. It's gonna make it really good.
Well, yeah, because as soon as I'm slamming some, I'm slapping some cow cheeks, making some beef, and that procs the amplified damage, it's really gonna take off. Life tap used to be good just for survivability, but in the terms of what I'm really gonna benefit from, I'm gonna benefit much more from that. Dude, I keep finding all these 15% max damage charms. Quite ridiculous. That's the max too, isn't it? 15%?
I think so.
And that in when I go back to town next. All right.
Yeah, dude, Hawes is nuts in this fucking game.
Yeah, I've got it on standby, so if we get in a position where, I mean, obviously we're not going to get into it with cows, but if we start doing some maps and elemental shit just gets on me, I'm just going to flip I'll flip it over to the other weapon slot and start clapping some cheeks.
You just need
I need Chains of Honor.
yeah, you need Chains of Honor bad. Yep.
Chains of Honor would give me the perfect resistances.
I would say Grief is more important to be going after right now.
Yeah. Besides, right now, like, look at this amp damage. Look at this ridiculousness. You see this?
Oh, I see it.
That makes my
3200
damage way better. Plus the Defiance aura. I mean, that's just really nice. Now imagine if you had a really cool oh, that's sick. Imagine if you had your Act 5 barb with might.
Dude, you'd be doing a lot of damage.
Did you see this partisan I picked up?
What is it?
It's the Pierre Tombale Coant.
That wasn't too great in the original game. I wonder if they've done anything to make it better.
It does up to 312 damage. It's almost perfect ED roll. It's up there for the added damage. Attack rating is kind of low, but it's got Mana Leech and Deadly Strike, 55%.
Oh yeah, they've definitely changed that up a little bit.
Plus, like, I could up this, and it would do even more damage. It looks like it's a pretty decent Merc weapon.
I can't believe I found that shield alone because it's such a good shield. But to see it put to good use, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a shit roll. It was like, it was what we needed it to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, plus look at your find that you had for your boots, man, and then you slam those and got all kinds of extra goodies.
Yeah, dude. I've had a lot of good luck today in Diablo. Like today's the day, bro. Today is the day to do a Cowathon.
So I don't know if you're looking at my stream. What do you think of the light panel? Is the light good?
Oh, I only watched the stream to watch you make the Exile.
Oh. See how it is.
Sorry. Switch back to mine afterwards.
We gotta do something about your chat box on your Diablo side.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get help at some point because my chat box on OBS disappeared again, so I can't clear my chat or like see it in OBS anymore.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do that.
I don't know if I just need to like update it or what. Yay, I leveled.
So is your source going to be your new main, or are you still rocking your druid?
I don't know. I'm having a lot of fucking fun with this source. And if they don't change it, this combustion spell slaps cheeks. So I might make a combustion source next. So far, this is easily the strongest source I've made. Because I tried Frozen Orb, and I really was not impressed. They really like made that not great.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Frozen Orb on its own wasn't really that great of a.
It was decent in the original. You know what I mean?
It was
and
decent, but Blizzard was where it was at. Blizzard was going to give you the most bang for your buck.
Yeah, they nerfed the fuck out of Blizzard in PD2. It's not even worth it. It does like half the damage.
Well, I mean, it was a little OP before. The nice thing about my new light panel, though, is it's up high enough where it's not even in my eyes at all, but it still lights me the way it needs to.
Sweet.
Plus, it's dimmable and it has a handy remote control. So it's basically got all the stuff that my old softbox didn't have. And I can hide it out of the way when I'm not streaming so it doesn't look ugly.
I definitely want to get a webcam and start showing my face.
Yeah, I can give you a recommendation for if you just wanted like a inexpensive webcam instead of like a camera setup like I have. My camera setting's nice because it's gonna give me the highest quality, you know, camera, but if you don't stream as often, and it's not as necessary to have a really beefy, you know, setup like I have. Dude, you remember last week I made a really good salad?
Yeah.
I made another one today.
You're just into salads right now, huh?
Dude, salads are just really good. Just overall. Like I love salads. And you remember the salad dressing that Mom had at camp this year? It was like a
Oh dude, that was good. I don't know what the hell that was, but...
So Emily bought some. We got it at Walmart, but you can get it at Hannaford too. It's by Ken's, and it's called Country French, and it's got like
I love Ken's, man. They make some really good sauces and salads.
Yeah,
probably my favorite.
Ken's has probably some of the best flavored stuff that's out there.
We're not sponsored by Ken's, but we're gonna make a shout out to Ken's.
We're gonna shout out to Ken's.
Get on their level.
Awesome. Yeah, I used to be a Kraft Catalina guy back when I was a kid, and then I've kind of branched out over the years and tried other stuff. I mean, I love not Hidden Valley, but I like Wishbone brand, Thousand Island, and Italian. But my absolute favorite dressing right now is that Country French. So good.
Yeah, I really like blue cheese. Like for wings and salad and stuff, I'm a blue cheese kind of guy. And Ken's Steakhouse blue cheese is like uncontested.
Yeah, I'll eat blue cheese, but I'm more of a ranch guy when it comes to stuff like that. But I usually don't ruin the flavor of the wings with ranch just because, I mean, I like the taste of the sauce.
Bro, I forgot to tell you, I found a fucking 3-to-bow and crossbow skills superior Grand Matreon bow, 15% ED. Probably the most godly fucking bow for a base that you'd ever fucking find.
That's pretty awesome.
I know, I saw it and I was like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, man,
That's
I mean,
nuts.
that's exactly what you would want it to be.
Yeah, that's like the best base bow you could possibly find.
Do you want the Vidalis boots we picked up this round?
No, I don't. I quit picking up trash, especially because the season's about to end. The only thing I pick up now is like, it's got to be good. It's got to be something that I can finish the season off with.
Gotcha.
If it doesn't pertain to me, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it there.
Well, the season doesn't roll over until at least March, I think. So, I mean, there's still time, you know, if you're considering what you're picking up and stuff.
I don't think I'm gonna make a new character though. Between my boson, which I'll probably work on when I get more gear for this new source, which I'm loving. In fact, I don't know if you noticed, but with my Shaco and my green orb, I kind of got this green look going on.
Yeah, kind of. Where'd you get a Shaco from?
I found it.
You found it.
Found it.
You found it.
Found it.
Good enough for me.
Make the next game.
Alright.
I'm getting really good experience. At first, it was dragging my feet. I don't know why, but I hit around like level 68, and the experience really started dumping on.
Yeah. So with cows, you have to kind of be a certain level to really get your benefit from it, and you're still kind of early going.
I can't believe you fucking sold that, dude.
What?
10 FCR, 10 fucking all res. That's a good fucking caster amulet. Keep that shit.
Oh, I didn't realize it had that.
I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, like that's pretty good. Why did he sell that?
Yeah, I guess I just didn't realize what it was. I just saw it as a yellow. I ID'd it and sold it.
You're like, fuck it, it's a yellow. No one needs yellows.
Well, yeah, I mean, really, you kind of go back to what you just said like 2 minutes ago. If it doesn't clap cheeks, it's no use having it, because most of the amulets that I have on my characters are way better than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through my mules, and I'm gonna throw out or sell every low level set item, because like those are crucial early on to stockpile, but at this point in the season, it's like I don't need any of that. I'm just gonna keep end game sets like gnats, towels, like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna probably not level up a smiter this season. I was going to, but with only a month left in the season, I mean, the likelihood of me getting another paladin's worth of gear is not gonna happen.
I wonder how they make them survive in Ubers, like because you really absolutely needed life tap to survive in Ubers in the original LOD. So I wonder if like they just expect you to fucking pack on life leech or something. Wonder how they expect you to do that.
Oh, that's a good question. What do you got for magic find on your character right now?
137.
Nice.
I'm doing this for runes though. Like I don't expect to find anything half decent in cows. I know they can drop like a fair amount, but there's like some really good items that they can't drop. But I want to do this for runes, and we already found one high rune in like 12 runs.
Let me ask you a question. I've got Tome of Town Portal. I've got a Wurt's Leg. Oh, it was because I was too close to the fire pit. That makes sense.
That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's like I can't use this yet. I'm like,
You're like, why not?
said, motherfucker, I'm gonna use this, and you're not gonna tell me no. Right. Cow King goes down. Probably Angelic or Caven. So one thing I've noticed this season, since I've been playing anyway, because you and I have been late adopters, but Angelics have been really hard to find.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I used to rock predominantly an Angelic Ami and an Angelic Ring with my Zealer, just because I would hit ridiculously fast. And I just haven't found both. I think I only have a Ring somewhere, but I don't have the Ami.
There's a lot of things like that that I feel like they may have fucked with in PD2. Like, one of them is Mage Fist. I have not found a single Mage Fist at all.
I haven't found Gore Riders either, and that seems a bit strange to me, because Gore Riders is a lower level boot, right?
Yeah, I haven't found those either. I found a couple Travs.
Yeah, Travs seem to be much easier to find, and I mean, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, Travs are boots that everybody wears. Travs and Sandstorm Treks.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with Travs. You really can't.
No, you can throw Travs or Treks on any character. That's how versatile they are. But I mean, like Gore Riders, like those. I used to wear those on my Paladins. I used to run Soul Drainers on my Zealer. Those were fun. Yeah, just a whole lot of different stuff that I used to run that I haven't found at all. But little by little, the more I play this game, the more stuff comes back to me, like gear I used to use and stuff like that. So I spent a lot of time on my Zealer. So much though that I made a smiter, just because I really only liked paladins at the time. And then I think you told me, dude, you spent all your time on your paladin. You know, and I used to have a source before that. And you're like, you rocked a source, you rocked a paladin. You know, why don't you make something you haven't made before? I'm like what? You know, these are the best characters. You're like, dude, why don't you try like a druid or something? Make a badass druid. So I made a druid, and a druid became more so my favorite to run just because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the tornado druid was really dope back in the day. If you geared it, you had to gear a lot. Like, it was like so gear dependent of a build.
Well, yeah, if you didn't have Enigma to stomp on different, you know, packs, you just didn't have what you needed.
You can make basically any build good. You just gotta have the right gear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I liked running my Wind Druid as a rushing character. Like that's why I made and kept it before, just so I could rush characters. And I usually I'd rush you, I'd rush Mitch, and I'd rush Jeremy at the time. But outside of that, I wouldn't really use it too much. You know, every once in a while I'd see a game where it's like, please rush me, and I'd jump in and rush somebody for fun. You know, because I like giving back to the community in some way. And, you know, maybe I'll make a rush game and rush an 8-man party of noobs that need a godlike character like me to come in and help them, you know?
Every time we find a Lumrune or higher, it makes me feel good. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. A ethereal Balrog skin?
That's pretty fucking dope.
That's cool. It's worth some gold if you want to sell it. I don't know where your gold.
It'd be really good for making like an FCO out of.
Yeah, but Chains of Honor
for your merc.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the highest, other than Sacred Armor. That's fucking one of the best.
Well, anything. So anything that's in the elite category of armor, it does not matter what you make a rune word out of. They're all within roughly around 200 defense of one another once everything is calculated. There's not a huge variance. The big difference is going to be strength requirement. So, like, a lot of people say, oh, you should make Dust Shroud Enigma. Oh, you should make Archon Plate Enigma. Oh, you should make this, you should make that. It literally does not matter what you make it out of, unless you're...
As long as you can wear it.
Yeah, as long as the character or mule, not mule, but merc you're going to put it on has enough strength, then you're good to go. I usually avoid, like, Sacred Armors because they're really, really strength dependent and they don't go on a lot of mules. But, you know, I don't mind putting something that's around 100 strength.
I kited him over here. Damn, dude, you're fucking shit up over there.
Yeah, I must have knockback on something now. Oh,
Yeah,
I ran out of IDs. It's alright.
I'm getting such good experience, dude.
Yeah, well, this is what, our second cow run?
It's my 12th. It's your second.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, since I've been running.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I've almost gained an entire health bar. Or, experience bar.
I think, honestly, for 12 runs total, finding an Ohm Rune and basically perfect Travs, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah? Yeah, I'd say you did pretty good with that. And I mean, you're just running cows, just not like you're running maps.
And if we find another Sur Rune, we could make a burr.
So if we get another Sur, I'm going to give it to you. because you gave me an
I would rather you fucking make it a burr.
and then make Enigma.
Maybe not make Enigma, but
And you're like,
just to have a burr.
let's not get too.
I mean, if
overzealous.
we need Enigma, that's one thing. I don't personally need it on any of my characters, but.
Well, I mean, I've got
Oh shit.
I've got my my Necromancer that could use it. I've got my Druid that could use it. I mean, for the most part, my Necromancer's, you know, all set, but
I'd rather you make a burr out of it and try to make a co.
Chains of Honor. Yeah, I mean, we could do that.
That'd be like more important.
Well, I got 2 Jaw runes. I've still got a Vex rune. I should just give you a Vex rune for that rune, right? Is that about the same price value?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Check. I've got a calculator here.
I would probably just trade it for some fire source gear. All right, make the next game.
So the rune is worth just not too much. Yeah, they're about the same. Not too much more than the Vex.
Damn, dude, I just found a 100 to poison damage small charm with 16 to life. That's fucking smacking.
What is it? 100 poison with 16?
Yeah, with 16 life. Small charm.
That's
Fucking
awesome.
great. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna put that on my boson.
Yeah, like you should do that. That's made
See, that's
for
what it's
bows.
all about, man. This is what it's all about. You're just sitting there, you're having fun with a certain character, and you just collect gear, you know, and you might need things, but I find you should never particularly search for something, because it's gonna irritate the shit out of you. Like, just play the game. You're gonna find gear. You're gonna find good gear that you might not need, but you can trade that for other good gear that you
Hey,
do need.
is a 16 to 46 fire damage charm worth anything?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so. Figured I would ask. Dude, I thought that was a lightning skiller, but it's not. It said 1 to 5 lightning damage. Like, no. Yeah, I just found a lot of junk, but I'm getting a lot of gold, which is good because I'd been. Here, if you're gonna make a armor out of something, you can use that.
I found a lidless today. It's only a $1 skills instead of 2. But if you need it on your Necro or something, I'll give it to you.
No, I'm pretty good there, but thanks.
All right, jump into the next game. I'll follow you.
You gonna take that Bulwark skin?
Nah, I don't have anything to put into it. It wouldn't be worth me taking.
I'm just gonna sell it then, because it's worth a lot of gold. Yeah, I got great Halberg armor Ethereal, which is about the same defense. But I mean, look at the. So here's a good example of what I was just talking about. Honestly, sell that thing. So if you're looking at my screen, so this is the great Halberg armor. What I usually prefer to make Ethereal rune words out of. It's a breastplate equivalent. It's got 667 defense with a required strength of about 108, which for any character, you're going to hit that. But then you get the Ethereal Balrog skin. It's 685, so it's a difference of, what, 20, a little bit less than 20 defense. But the strength requirement's 155.
Right, like it's much higher.
Yeah, so you're only getting a tad bit of benefit, but not a lot of not really worth it because it requires that much more. So when I say things like it doesn't matter what elite class of armor you use as long as the strength is relatively reasonable, that's what I mean by that. All right, so a lot of junk on my character that I gotta go through.
We'll get to that part. Let's just burn down a few levels real quick.
Yeah, my favorite character right now is probably the Paladin still. Just because I haven't played it for so long, it feels like a whole new thing to me. It's familiar yet a new thing.
Yeah, dude, we're getting some good shit, man.
We got some
I wonder
maps.
if I can.
Did you already run all your maps, or do you have some?
Oh my god, I got so many fucking maps, dude. I got like 4 tier 3 maps that I've been saving for when you want to run one.
So we'll run them once I get a better set of armor. I don't necessarily need a grief, but if I have a grief, then cool. But once I have either fortitude or chains of honor, then we'll be good to go. And I fully plan on making both, because why not?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to have pretty much every rune word once we get rich enough, because
I mean,
hey,
I can put one on my merc.
My Bozon could use a fortitude, my merc could use a fortitude. So yeah, I could use 2 forts right off the bat. I think Skin of the Viper Magi is probably my best in slot. But you know what's weird?
What about Ormus
you know what's weird?
robes?
I haven't seen a single Ormus robe.
Yeah, that is weird. Those are usually pretty common.
And I'm wondering if those patch 111 rune words exist in PD2, the ones that are all armors that give you like.
So they do. PD2 didn't remove any rune words. So that's a little handy piece of info if you need that.
The one I was thinking about making was Enlightenment. The only thing that sucks about it is it doesn't have faster cast rate.
I mean, yeah, but you can combat that by using, using something that doesn't really need it. Can my merc use this yet? That'd be really sweet if she could. Nope.
I'm gonna try to trade for our Rachnids after we're done doing our Cowathon. Because
what are you gonna trade?
I don't know. I'm sure I got something on my account that might be worth it.
So let me just take a look here. Chains of Honor requires Dole, Burr, and Ist. So I need an Ist and a Burr for Chains of Honor.
Well, we're already halfway to the Burr rune. Like I said, if we find another Sir rune, there's your Burr.
If I'm making a Fortitude, El Sol Dole, so it's just a low rune. Now, I have a Mal rune, but I no longer have an Ominer or an Ist, so we cannot make a CTA.
I personally need Infinity stat.
Infinity? Infinity is
Burr, Mal, Burr, Ist.
Yeah,
so I would need 2 Burr runes, a Mal rune, and an Ist rune.
Yeah, you're in that awkward position where everything's super expensive.
Infinity is like one of the most expensive rune words there is.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That's bad. Yeah, I remember I put a Enigma on my Paladin when I first started playing, and I'm like, everyone's like, why do you need to teleport with a Zealer? When is that gonna benefit you? And I'll be like, when I do Arcane Sanctuary. They're like, okay, shut the fuck up. You're gonna wear Chains of Honor instead, and you're gonna stop using that Enigma.
Yeah, because you have no earthly business wearing an Enigma as a Zealer. You just don't.
Well, that'll
make people throw up.
And that's why I made my my Wind Druid, because the only reason I found to use Enigma on my Paladin was to rush people, and it made no sense for me to do that with a Zealer, because Zealer, for Diablo 2 before PD2 didn't have melee damage or splash damage on weapons like you do in PD2. So for me, it was really slow to go through a mob of cows or anything like that. I don't even know if I've got splash damage on the weapon. I do.
Imagine when you get a fucking grief with splash.
5-socketed superior flail. What would you make with a 5-socketed flail?
CTA.
I thought that was only for swords.
No, CTA is swords and flails.
You sure?
Yep.
CTA.
Actually, if you
yeah,
want to,
no,
be
it says
technical, it's
weapons.
all melee.
All weapons.
All melee weapons. Yeah.
It's not just weapon melee. It's all weapons.
You could make a CTA fucking spear.
You can make a CTA bow.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know why you'd want to, but you could.
I think I've actually seen him before.
Yeah, so if you want that, I guess if you want that Vex, I'll give you that Vex because you gave me the
That'd be cool because I could probably straight up trade it for a Ratchetons.
So I don't know necessarily that I need a Vex for another rune word. The only thing I needed it for was the exile, and I rolled a high exile, so I don't think I need another one. I'll have to look down through the rune words and see what requires Vex and double check, but I'm pretty sure it's just trade fodder at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but at this point, the only thing I could really use is high runes because high runes get you gear. Nobody wants to trade items for items anymore. It's just like how many high runes you got. I'm not gonna pick up that 4-socketed Archon plate because I already have 2 on my mule, and I have a superior 4-socketed Archon plate. I have a 4-socketed Dust Rat on there.
Yeah, I've got a couple really good superior elite armors that I could use that are either socketed or not socketed.
I already have a mule that's like full of good shit. Like I'm talking like superior 6 and 5 socketed phase blades, ethereal 6-socketed berserker axe, 5-socketed ethereal berserker axe. Like whenever you need to make a rune word, I got you covered. That's why I quit picking them up. Like that wire fleece, I'm pretty sure I got one of those on my mule.
The only reason I pick up a lot of the armors like that in cow levels and maps is just because they're worth like 35k.
Dude, a blue spider web sash. I'm pretty sure you can't find a Ratchetons in here. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure.
I really couldn't tell you.
I wish you could though, but this place is just better for finding high runes. That's why I'm running it today.
Yeah,
I didn't expect to find one, and I actually found one, so that was really cool. And it helped you, so that's really cool.
Yeah, man, I've been looking for an armor for a little bit.
I have been running maps like a fucking madman for about 2 weeks straight, and have not found a single high rune. I fucking did cows like 15 runs with you, and we found 2 high runes so far. So I think I'm gonna keep doing these for a while until I get all the high runes I could ever need.
Well, yeah, I find that we do better with a lot of these drops when we play cows. I don't know why that is.
Maybe they upped the rune drops on cows this season or something.
I don't know. It'd definitely be something to see, like somebody do 1,000 cow runs, 1,000 maps, and see what the drop levels look like, or actually have the developers tell you.
You probably won't find any good uniques in 1,000 cow runs. You might find like maybe a couple war traps and shit like that, but what you will find is probably like 20 high runes.
I mean, I like high runes.
Imagine if we just found like 3 high runes one after another. That's... Yeah, I've definitely noticed that cows have been dropping us tons of GCs, jewels, and runes. I really think that their drops have been messed with in PD2 because I don't remember them ever being like that before.
Yeah, I think just overall, I think that the developers upped certain kinds of drops.
They're like, oh, you need high runes, fucking do cows till you're blue in the face.
Well, I don't know necessarily just cows, but I'm pretty sure they upped everything.
Hey, look at that, dude. That's just another 3 to crossbows Grand Matreon bow superior. I don't know how much damage is on it, but let me check. 10.
I didn't even see that drop. Like, it's not even on my screen at all.
I want to keep it just because that's fucking really dope. And I might be able to sell it to somebody. Some unsuspecting victim. Alright, jump into the next one. One more level and I get to put a shooters on. I'm really bummed how ass it rolled, but it's still a shooters.
Gotta go sell some stuff real quick.
I'm gonna make J36 on my druid while you're doing that.
Oh, you're gonna make the next kill one?
Yeah, if you're gonna be a minute, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, it'll just be a minute.
I'm trying to bust these out as fast as I can.
I think a 7 faster hit recovery jewel is worth anything.
No. I found a 40 ED jewel with 7 faster hit recovery on it.
That's cool.
That's very cool. Perfect for a smiter. I don't know what the fuck you put it in, but pretty much everything a smiter uses is fucking runes. Rune words.
I'm sure something's available.
I saw someone on Twitch earlier last week fucking running a Griswold set, decked out in really good jewels, and it was fucking clapping cheeks. So I think they definitely made that set better.
I mean, I've got Griswold's armor, but that's really it.
Griswold's is hard to find, man, because 2 of its pieces can only be found in 87 areas. It's pretty nuts.
Dude, I found 2 max damage small charms. One's a 320, which is not quite max. It'd be 336.
Oh, dude, I will fucking take it. Oh, fuck!
And I got a 216.
I forgot. I didn't wait for you to join. Fuck, I made the level and I left.
Alright.
I will take that.
Make another one. There's still cows in this one. There won't be by the time. There won't be by the time you come back because I'm gonna have them dead.
Join J37.
Yeah, I'll be there in a sec. Password.
Time I'm gonna wait for
Password still 26.
Yeah, we can keep the password the same.
Okay. I'm surprised I have nobody watching me right now. That's not common.
No, I got someone watching me.
How many?
Just one other person.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh. Woot getting popular, man. He's rocking like 50 fucking people every time he streams.
50? You must be watching him way early because on average he's been getting over 80 or 90.
Alright, I made the next cow level and I will be back with I'm gonna transfer some junk to my Bozon after this cow level real quick. Alright, bro, let's fuck these cats up.
Good day. Stay a while and listen.
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Kill Star Eye, kill Star Eye. Jesus Christ!
Got him. Definitely gonna make my Merc die. Piece of shit. Yep. Killed my Merc.
It's alright, didn't die in vain.
Dude, what the hell was all that?
That was a lot of shit.
Yeah, it almost killed me. Look at my life.
The Order welcomes you.
Yeah, dude, those two, one's a 216, one's a 320 for max damage.
Yeah, I need that. I need both of those for my boson. Move. Starting to kill way faster.
You are.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is good.
You hit level 71, so.
Dude, no fucking way, man.
I can't pick that up.
Dude, this is good shit. You know what this is?
No.
Listen to this. Oh no, it was the fuck. It can roll 1 of 2 things, and it rolled a weird one. 1 to all skills, 30% increased chance of blocking. All resistances 27. Physical damage taken reduced by 8%.
What is it?
It's a really good shield for what it is. It's not bad at all.
Well, that's cool.
But we have better shields on the account.
Yeah. No, definitely.
It's like a really good starter shield, though.
Oh, damn, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put that on my my Necromancer, I think.
Go for it. Pretty dope.
Because the Necromancer's just got...
Like it's not a bad shield at all. It's just like I wouldn't use it personally because I have a 2 fucking all skills lidless.
Yeah.
I need that
But
shit.
no, it's good for... it's like a mini... It's like a cross between a lidless and a storm shield almost, because it's got all those resistances, but it's still got
I know,
its
that's
skill.
what I'm saying, yeah. Imagine if you slammed it and got like 4 sockets on it.
You know what? I got a shard. I can do that. Doesn't hurt us if it bricks. It doesn't hurt us if it gets really awesome, because
But in this case, it's stuffed with your first year cash
it'd be really great.
and you don't even have to send a thing.
Let's see.
Cashback match. Only by Discover card. Learn more at Discover.
It got 2 sockets.
Discover something brighter.
Wow.
Selling online, chances are you're handling more orders than ever. That's why you need ShipStation. ShipStation
Still 2 sockets is pretty good.
import orders from any channel, automate recurring tasks.
I think you could get up to like 3 or 4 sockets on most shields.
Yeah, they have to naturally be able to get that amount on their own in order to get them. Just gonna start snowing in 4 hours, huh? Is that what they've been saying?
Gonna dump on us. I thought it was supposed to snow really a lot earlier today, but apparently it's a lot later.
I'm debating on whether or not, because I think Mike wants me to start heading towards Bangor to pick him up at like 6. And if I got to Bangor at 6, it'd be like another 2 hours to get back, so I'd probably be driving in the snow for at least an hour. So I probably shouldn't bring the Mustang.
No, you don't want to. You don't want that Mustang to see that kind of snow, because it's too much power and not enough traction in anything like that.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Especially where it's got street tires on.
Yeah, no, you don't want that out in the snow. Just take Strider's pickup. Suck gas, but you'll have 4-wheel drive.
It's nice.
So is this the last cow run we're gonna run, and then we're gonna transfer stuff, or what are you doing?
Do you need to transfer? Dude, we found a lot of those shards in here. Holy fuck. Do you need to transfer? Because I saw, like, I could still wait a little bit longer to transfer.
I have like no space anywhere.
All right, we can do a transfer. Let's just make it quick though, because I want to try to knock out as many cows during this cowathon as I can.
I mean, we could probably run a couple more. I just have to not keep as many of the things that I'm keeping. I'm a little hoarder though. When it comes to like Diablo, like
You're terrible.
I'm the worst. I'm the type of person that will have like 3 mule accounts for
It's
like
there's good shit here and there, but there's a lot of shit. It's like, why are you even picking this up?
Well, see, so here's the thing. Like, a lot of stuff I'm picking up, I'm not familiar with it. So I see it, I'm like, oh, cool, you know, like, I want to see what this might be able to do. So I pick it up, and then I don't ever, you know, use it. Or like in the case where I just made that barbarian, I found a lot of stuff that I had never used before that worked out pretty well for a while. But then I found like even more stuff that I had collected that's just like, why did I bother? Like,
if you make that a throw barb, you need to let me know, because I have the 2 best fucking weapons to give him.
Like case in point, I picked up the entire Tancred set. Like, I'm probably the only person in PD2 to
Who's ever picked that set up.
Yeah. And even still, like, one of the very few people to ever pick it up in Diablo 2 history, because it's garbage. Like, it's like, why does this set exist? It's not real. It's, even though it looks like it would be like a necro set, it's not a necro set. So
I'm telling you, man, those low level sets, Eisenhards, Vidalias, Arctics, even
what's up, Vapors?
all that shit's only worth picking up at the beginning of a season when you're gonna make new characters that can burn through content with that. But like, once you have like 3 level 80s, like, you should just dust all your fucking low level greens.
Yeah.
It's not worth having.
Well, so what I think they should do for PD2 is that a Hellforge plate? What the hell?
What I think it is. Oh, it's a Nige. I already have one of those. I thought it was Nats for a minute. I was
what is
excited. It's Nages.
Nages armor?
Here. That's like, that's worth keeping.
I don't have room for it. Can you like grab it?
I was gonna show you.
I haven't seen Nages armor forever. Finding good loot and counts? Yeah, man, we're finding some really good stuff.
We found an Ohm rune, fucking perfect trabs almost. Realistically, the reason why I'm doing this cowathon is I'm trying to see just how many high runes I can find. Right now, we're up to 2. Let's jump into another one and we can X for it in the next game. I don't need to make a normal game. Do you need to make it normal?
Yeah, we probably should make it normal.
Alright, I'll make the game then. It's gonna be J1 password 1.
Okay.
Actually, that game already exists. J2 password 2.
So Vapors, that's my brother, Halo X260. He's also streaming on Twitch right now. I'm gonna sell my stuff that I don't need while I'm here.
Oh, nice. I just found a 2 to Druid skill levels. 2 to fire.
Can you join us for the epic loot? I don't know.
Yeah, man. Tag along. We're just gonna X for real quick and we're gonna jump right back into it.
Yeah, we'll let you know when we jump back in.
We won't be X-ring for very long.
No, I don't have, in all honesty, a lot of stuff to transfer, but that's just because my stuff is just really full up. All right, you said J2?
Yeah. I'm gonna X for my shit over here. Can you drop all the bow related shit over here in this corner? Fuck. How do I turn it off so it's not on all the time? Drops.
Control left click on settings, and then you're gonna uncheck always show items, and then right click to get rid of the window.
Okay, let's see. That over there. Here's a lidless. I'm gonna stick right over here. This pile where I'm standing right here is the Chris, like Chris can have pile.
I'm not even looking right now.
As you may or may not need. Put this into greens.
Okay, where's your shit that you're gonna keep?
It's over here in this corner.
Okay, so I'm dropping you your.
Yeah, all the bow related shit put over there.
All right, so I will be right back.
Good day.
I can't carry it anymore.
I'll be right back as well. Don't leave.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen a Naj armor in a long time.
Well, they added $1 skills on it in PD2.
Yeah, see that? That's really good. I got the circlet somewhere, but I also have the puzzler on this this tune. The puzzler's got $1 skills, so that's 2 to skills. I don't know what you'd use it for. Maybe it looks like it's a sorceress set now. All right, you stay here.
Did you pick up the bow up over here? The socketable ones?
The what?
The Grand Matreon bows I dropped over here?
No, anything that was by the stash I picked up.
Oh, maybe I stuck it over there. I don't remember if I did or not. Let's see.
Okay, stay here for a second.
Yeah.
This will be my last transfer for what we're doing. I got like an ass load of I'm getting an ass load of mana, not mana, but full rejuve potions. Like a metric ass load. Oh, the max quantity for runes is 50.
That's good to know. I've been wondering that for quite some time. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pick up the rest of this shit.
So basically what I'm going to do is once I hit 50, I'm going to transmute all the other things.
Alright, my source is emptied out. Everything's distributed.
Cool.
Dude, I got so many socketable things. Crazy. Like anything you could ever want.
Hey Vapors, what do you think about the music? I said, what do you think about the music I'm playing?
Alright, I'm gonna make the next cow level.
What game?
It's gonna be J12. Vapors, you can head on in.
Yeah, Vapors, if you're coming, it's J12, password 12.
Ouch.
Yeah, I have an ass load of full rejuves.
Me too. It's great. I've been saving up for when I do Ubers.
I should have honestly transferred them when we were transferring, but that's all right.
All right, be right back.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Hey, Vapors, do you have a ratchet mesh by any chance? I don't know if you can hear me on stream.
Yeah, they can hear you on stream. That's what I spent like 5 minutes fixing when you get on. He wants to know if you have a ratchet. And there was like a bunch of friggin' things in there. Power run has been interrupted by trading. Ah, shit.
Let me see. He needs more than Vex.
I mean, I don't know what anything's worth, so I'm not a good judge of that.
When you order your
How many shards?
Well, actually, I don't know how many you have on you, so I'm just gonna come back. Hold on.
I've only got 2. And I don't have the Vex on me.
Oh, you don't? Can you get it?
Yeah, it's not, I can't go in a hell game though. This game's only been open for 3 minutes, but if we open a new one in a minute.
Come to J13 with your normal character. The one that has the Vex rune on it. Do you have any shards on that character?
Might want to grab that. Shards? No, I have no shards here. We can
That's
go,
fine.
we can go back.
Let's go back to J12 on your pally. So now you got a couple on there.
How many you need?
I'm gonna see.
Just find out how many he wants.
Cool. Thanks, man. Alright. Hey, Chris.
What?
Hold on to this. Get out of your stash for a second.
Nice. Oh yeah, see, it's because it's corrupted with fire res.
I would have preferred a non-corrupted one, but I can't seem to find them for the life of me, so I'll take what I can get.
That's just because everybody corrupts them.
I got a ways to go before I can use it, but I'm gonna stick right there.
Yeah. Try to get in the middle of the cows and my Merc. She just decides to run in the middle of them. I wish they had like a some kind of chart that would tell people like what the market value of a certain item is in the game, like they do for the runes.
You just gotta really be into trading to know the value of shit.
Yeah,
You need to be like trading constantly.
yeah, I mean, Arachnids used to only ever be worth a high rune.
Holy fuck, dude, he must have some serious gear on.
Vapors? I have no idea what he's got on. If you just hover over him and hit the 0 key, it will show you his gear. It won't show you their inventory, but it'll show you what they're wearing. Oh, only in town? I didn't realize that. Take that, you cow king piece of shit.
Did you find anything good?
No. He actually didn't drop anything but a health potion. Such is life. Sometime the cow king giveth, sometime he taketh away your life.
A Chokunu.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bow. Super fast attack rate. Take the Ral rune. Dude, I hit amp damage so often, it's ridiculous.
That's great, isn't it?
It just procced like literally 12 times in rapid succession.
Oof.
I would say because I hit so often, it's almost 100% chance to hit within like 2 or 3 seconds. I just cleared the Cow King corral. Hey, sweet. What are you doing? Eat something. Well, you had salad. How was the salad? Then you had gummies. Okay. What else did you have? No, you didn't have any any Oreos. So it turned out you didn't have cavities. So why did your teeth hurt? But they said otherwise you were fine. Well, that's good. At least you didn't have to pay that expensive bill for drilling and filling and stuff.
I can't carry anymore.
Is scale mail yeah, it's hawk mail. That's what I figured it would be.
You know what else I haven't seen this season? I haven't seen Twitch throw. A fucking green one that was great for bosons.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. Did you leave the game?
Yeah, making the next cav game.
Okay, I'm just
Trying to run after the leg.
you run after the leg, I'm just picking up whatever you guys decided you didn't want. Few runes, mostly low level. Bunch of gems that I like to collect.
Vapors, you can come to J13 password 12. We're gonna keep 12 as the password.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, it's just easier just to hit join game because it just rolls it.
Yes? Greetings.
Damn, dude, that bow rolled almost perfect. Oh, except for like defense and mana were low, but for a merc it didn't matter. Actually, think I might put that on my merc instead of what I've got. Still do double the damage, and the only reason I had the other bow on her was for the extra roll on amp damage, but since my paladin does it pretty much every time, I don't really need it. I'd rather have the damage. Boom. I think everybody does. Oh, knocking around my desk. You going back to fire, or are you staying on cold? What's going on, Kiss fam? Sorry, man, I do not have that on here. Otherwise, you'd be blaming yourself. How you been, buddy? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Good, man. I just got my new light panel hooked up and ready to go, and
What's up, Amicus?
Killing some cows. Life's good. Life's good. Well, appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Always a pleasure. Always fun. Setup's looking sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the cool thing is my light's on a remote, so I can make it brighter. I can make it dimmer. I can turn it off. I can do all kinds of stuff with it. Best part is for the panel and is I had to buy the desk mount separately. It cost me like I don't know, like $70. It was pretty cheap. It's a lot cheaper than the Elgato key light, and I would argue that it's better. Because I haven't had the Elgato key light, but it's literally like $200 just to get it, and it literally does the same thing but less. Yeah, one of the things I like to do in my off time is I'll watch a lot of YouTube videos for different things that people recommend for streamers and gear, and you know, just different cool tech in general for stuff like that. And I happen to come across a couple of people talking about, honestly, I found it because people were talking about the key light and recommending some really good alternatives, and this was top rated. And it was just a fraction of the cost. I think I paid all of $55 for the panel, and then the desk mount I think was like $30 or something like that. But the desk mount's heavy duty, so I could use it for a camera or whatever, and it had the longest reach because I wanted it to be up nice and high. Because the biggest issue I had before, if you remember, my old light was one of those cheap soft boxes. And it's literally like a huge softbox panel, so it was literally glaring in my eyeballs, making streaming really miserable for me because I have really sensitive eyes, and that glaring light just made it really difficult to see. You know, by the end of the day, I was like all blurred vision and everything, and just making it tough. But now the light panel is up high enough where I don't even see it. So that was ideal. That was what I was shooting for. The vile husk tusk sword. That's kind of neat, I guess. Yeah, the nice thing about it too is I can change the temperature of the light too. So like right now I got it at I think 5200K, but I could fine tune that by 100 at a time, up or down, and I can move it. And I don't know the full range of the light, but 52 is about where I like to keep my lights, just for it's a natural daylight quality. Yeah, it's fancy. I like it. It's really good for me too because I fancy myself a little bit of a stream doctor, so you'll often find me in other people's stream giving advice, and I sell consults on Fiverr and stuff like that. So for me, like having hands-on experience with lots of different inexpensive budget stream gear that's really good quality, you know, it's gonna be my go-to recommendation, you know, in the future. Anytime someone says, hey, you know, what do you think I should get for a light, or what do you think I should get for this, or what do you think I should get for that, I can be like, hey man, you can get started really cheap. You can go like bottom of the barrel, or you can get for not a lot more. You can get this really bomb ass light that does everything you want it to. I could have a second light if I wanted to, but I like the Rembrandt look. A little harsher shadows on the other side of my face. That's right. Save them money so they can spend it on me. That's right. Usually by the time that they're done spending their money on me, though, that they're able to start streaming and everything's gonna look good. So they might not spend, you know, $200 on a light to Elgato, but you know, they'll spend the extra money on having me consult and help them set stuff up. Works out. The end result will look pretty much identical. The difference is they'll have my input.
All right, I'm gonna go pick my friend up in Bangor. I wanted to get more cow runs done today, but I'm gonna have to put this on hold. I'm definitely gonna do like more probably tomorrow or the day after.
All right, man.
And then I'm gonna basically run through all my maps the day after that.
Cool. Well, I hope that you drive safe out there while the snow's falling.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat it. I don't think it's gonna snow till 7, so if I leave like right this very second, I might be able to beat the storm. That's what I'm hoping for.
We'll beat the storm and tell Mike I said hi and that I hope he, you know, has a safe trip wherever he's going. Where are you just dropping him off at his house, or were you dropping him off?
No, I'm picking him up and he's chilling at my house tonight.
Oh, cool. I mean, well, drive safe and let me know when you get home so I know that you didn't die.
All right, man. Take it easy. Bye, Amkiss. Thanks for watching the stream, man.
Do either of us have a 3-socketed G-face? I do not.
Dude, I fucking wished, man. That would be sweet. Take it easy, guys.
See you, dude. That in there. Drop that in there. Not a lot for drops that I found. Did you find anything good in running or no? I think you may have found a shard or something. Yeah, just a shard. Cool, that was fun. The only thing I need right now is... Let's see. I need a Chains of Honor. Or a low rune. So I can make a Fortitude. That's pretty much what I'm hunting for. Hey. Appreciate that follow. Gronk the Walrus. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Fortitude would be better. But my resistances are in the toilet, as you can see here. Oh, you love my follow music? Yeah, it's I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I was born in '87, so Mega Man and we go way back. Born in '82. You were around for the Ninja Turtles. See, I caught Ninja Turtles when it probably started rerunning. If I'm being honest. Born in '89, barely an '80s baby. I mean, I fancy myself a '90s kid just because that's when I was old enough to know what was going on. TMNT was awesome. Yeah, Ninja Turtles were pretty much everything I was about when I was a kid until I got some Nintendo stuff. Only got me by a couple months, October '89. Nice. He used to go up sewer drains and shout, "Are you there, turtles?" That's hilarious. See, I was born out in the boonies. We didn't really have sewers or drains and stuff like that. It was all we all had you know, our private septic, so. Did you already get the leg? Am I behind? Yep. Do I have a cold source? I think I have a fire source. You have a one to source Nightwing. Is that a belt? Or is that a helmet? Helmet. Yeah, I keep thinking about making a, you know, a cold sorceress, but I can't see myself actually playing cold. I've always been a big fire source fan myself. What'd you say? It was a bad idea. Oh, you didn't like them? Well, I don't think the nuts caused your ear to be weird. You get an allergic reaction to the nuts? If your head swells up like that, dude, geez, I can't even remember his name. He was played by the guy who, oh, he's played by Eric Stoltz. In that movie, his head was all weird and fucked up. You start looking like that, then we'll know you have an anaphylactic shock. Are you having an allergic reaction to those nuts? Well, you gotta let me know if you do, because we gotta take you to the emergency room. We don't have an EpiPen. Yeah, my fiance is pregnant, so she's having all kinds of weird reactions and cravings and shit. Yeah, the only problem with having an EpiPen is they are only good for so many years, and they're expensive as shit. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's having quite a pregnancy. Do I need a four-socketed Monarch? Is it superior? I'll hang on to it. Usually what I've been doing is keeping one if I don't have one, and then
swapping it out for a superior one. Vapors, if you want, we can go. We can just flip flop every other shard. You can have one, then I'll have one, then you can have one, then I'll have one. That way it's fair. Yeah, I could use a little MF. Cool. I don't know what just exploded all those things, but cool. Why did it confuse you? Should I be rocking something else? I thought I was smite. No, I'm not a smite. Not that cool. Yeah, that's I don't know how I found that out back in the day when I used to play Diablo. But my buddies and we made, well, I should say I made a smiter. And me and my buddies would run Ubers and Diablo clone, and I'd literally just tank them with a smiter. It was insane. Yeah, I never saw anything like it. Your assassin's gonna be an Uber's killer. That's cool. All right, next game. Oh, somehow I used the wrong skill. Every time I come into Tristram, I just find the need to destroy everything. Must put them all to rest.
The Order welcomes you.
Good day.
All right, let's do this. Yeah, when I used to run a Zealer back in the original classic Diablo days, I would run Breath of the Dying, an Breath of the Dying Zerker. And then I would run a Grief later on. Now, I was not a ladder player at first. I didn't see the whole goal behind making a really awesome character and then having to start over afterwards once it rolled back to, you know, non-ladder. So I usually didn't, but towards the end of my Diablo playing days, I did start venturing into that territory because they came out with spirits and griefs and stuff like that that were relatively easy to make on ladder or impossible to make on non-ladder. You bastards. Build my merc. Oh, no. I want to keep the merc I have, thank you. That sounds cool. Well, Daddy likes this sound. I don't know how many of you guys in chat are big Sonic the Hedgehog fans, but that used to be my jam back in the day. I think there might be some cows along the top edge. Well, that was pretty cool. Here your bone weave. No, so that was one of the tracks from Sonic the Hedgehog. I was thinking it sounded like Inspector Gadget when it was slowed down, because it hits about the same, but no, it's definitely from Sonic the Hedgehog. And if you're not sure what this is from Pokemon. Yeah, if anybody wants access to these playlists that I'm listening to, it's just on Spotify. It's a place called Game Chops. They do a lot of remixes for games, and it's all not generally copyright stricken for DMCA or anything like that. It's DMCA free. At least that's what they advertise. I haven't noticed an issue, but if I start seeing that my VODs get hit, then I'll probably switch to something else.
Dropping the hammer with 2 made-to-order breakfast sandwiches for just $4. So if you've been wronged by pre-made breakfast with their frozen folded eggs and rubbery microwave bacon, get some Wendy's and get the breakfast.
Sorry, Wendy's, you don't sponsor me. I should probably pay for Spotify Premium so I don't get ads. I might keep that. When I say might, it means I'm gonna keep that. What is going on, Mr. Hollywood? Here to watch me slay some cows? Moo. Moo moo. Moo moo moo. 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 You just woke up and take a nap? Did you not sleep last night? Sup, ninja? Well, we out here today. This is the chemical plant theme. What's up? What's up, Dilly? You're cooking. What you making? Making some tacos. Just chilling, chilling. Same. Just got into the PD2 mod, checking some peeps out. Oh, that's cool, man. I played a little bit of D2 back in the day, and then I kind of avoided PD2 for the longest time until I was more confident with the servers not dropping every 10 minutes. But now I decided I'd pick it up, and I've actually I've been enjoying it. I think that it's the most fun I've had playing Diablo since way back in the day when it came out. 13 years for you, yeah. A long time. Yeah, PD2 is the way to go. If you really want to see a good PD2 streamer, you should watch Mr. Hollywood. He's not streaming right now, but he's got some VODs up. He just hit level 99 on his Boazon. Oh, blush. I may have production value, but he's got the charisma. A little harder than before, you think? Overall, a good challenge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they upped the difficulty level for PD2. But in a lot of ways, they buffed a lot of the damage up too. So, I mean, it really depends on, you know, your comfort level with your character class and everything. I mean, for fun, I've never made a barb. I made a barb over the weekend, and I just made it an attack barb. So all I did was I bashed stuff in the head. Hey Dilly, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I just took my my barbarian through some low level stuff on him, and I just bashed stuff over the head with the regular attack. Balding maybe. Yeah, I am short and bald. Ing. My hair stylist says that I'm just thinning. Not to the balding part yet. It's okay, you're 100% bald. Some people rock that look, man. I mean, look at Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, people like that, The Rock. It's a good look for them. I don't know if it'd be a good look for me. I think I'd look a lot like Maven. Big ass eyebrows, no hair. One difference is they're buff and you're a chubster. Dude, I'm a chubster. All the way. I got my dad bod in. I had my dad bod before Thor was rocking it and made it cool. Oh, definitely funnier. Yeah, dad bods are in. Yeah, Mr. Hollywood always lurks. Every once in a while, he'll peek his head out of hiding and he'll start chit-chatting, but he's a lurker. Wicked lurker. Yeah. Mr. Hollywood making that woot stew. Honestly, jealous. It sounds delicious. Big hot dogs. Yeah, he puts hot dogs in his in all of his food. Ew. I don't know. I like a good hot dog every once in a while. Kielbasa, potatoes, carrots, celery, and cabbage. Ooh, that sounds good. Been years since you've had a hot dog. See, my mom makes really, really good zucchini relish, so I put that shit on everything. Just a wee bit of judging. Yeah, don't knock it till you try it, man. Good all beef hot dog, little relish, some ketchup, little spicy mustard. It's the way I likes it. My fiance got the Instant Pot a couple of years ago at this point, and one of the things that she likes to make a lot, or at least she was making a lot when she was using it more often, was it's like a hot dog chili, where basically you put in all the ingredients for like a good chili dog, and except for the bread, of course, and you make it in the Instant Pot, and you put that on your bun, or you put it in a bowl and you dip your bun in it. Oh, dude, it's so friggin' good. It just comes out phenomenal. You throw some cheese on it, melt that on the top in the bowl. So good. So easy to make. It only takes like, I think it cooks in like 10 minutes because it's a pressure cooker. See, we made it on New Year's Eve, and she's pregnant, so she's got a lot of weird cravings and stuff, but she's also got wicked food aversion too, so this is one of her favorite things to make. She made it, ate a few bites, and was like, I think I'm gonna be sick. She loves Chipotle, can't eat it. It's just been rough. It's been a rough go of it. The few foods she can eat are like not the best, but I mean, at this point, settle for whatever she can stomach. Yeah, I mean, she's past the first trimester, so she's not getting the morning sickness anymore. She'll get a little queasy from time to time, but she's not having like a really hard time of it. Overall, she's doing pretty good. She's just really nervous all the time because, you know, it's her first child, so she's just on edge. Wants to do all the right things and always super paranoid. Is it okay? Is it okay? And I mean, I think everybody would feel like that, even if it was their second or third. She's good though. Pretty good with it. I mean, so this funny story. I helped raise my ex's first child until she was like 3 or 4 years old, and one thing led to another. We end up parting ways, and you know, I got 3 or 4 good years of experience, you know, raising kids. So for me, I'm not totally nervous, but I mean, I'm a little nervous from time to time. I do pretty good keeping it together though.
I am overburdened.
This is from Delta Rune? Never heard of it. Storm Eye. Kinda neat. Okay. See if we can find it quick. There it is. Gosh, I have so many full rejuves. Boom. Hey Vapors, do you find anything in the last couple games? I haven't been finding too much. Shard and a Flesh Ripper. Non-F. Ah. So Woot, I was watching your stream earlier, your VOD anyway, because I missed your stream today. And every like so often, I kept wanting to like respond to you in the chat that doesn't exist because it's old. Kept saying things and asking questions that I knew answers to. I was gonna tell you because you mentioned something about Pokemon card packs. And I was gonna tell you if you want the best value for buying those packs, you want to buy them in a booster box. I don't know if you're aware of that. But if you buy the sealed booster box from like a local card shop, a place that buys and sells, it's more like a mom and pop's place, then you'll get the best value for all the cards in the box, rather than buying the packs individually. And it's normal for them to sell entire booster boxes to people, so don't feel awkward going in and asking about it, because they get people all the time that ask for it. You just go and tell them what booster box set that you want to buy that they can order, and they'll get it in for you. They'll tell you price. But yeah, you almost get the packs for half off when you do that. Back when I was working for Walmart as an assistant manager and making the big dollars, I got right into Pokemon cards hardcore. Almost like when you're told as a kid you can't do something over and over again, and then when you're an adult and you have like spending money that you just have spending money and you start buying stuff that you couldn't as a kid. Yeah, that's what I did. Do I think you never bought a booster box? Sit down, son. I don't know, man. Like, I know you, but I don't, like, know you that well. I don't know if you ever buy a booster box. It's always better to play it safe and assume that someone hasn't done something. Otherwise, they're going to look at you like a deer in the headlights and be like, what the hell are you talking about? I get that a lot. Spent your youth in a card shop. See, that's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. As soon as I knew Pokemon cards were a thing, I wanted to go to the card shop and buy cards and play cards with people all the time. And my mom didn't want me to do that because, firstly, my mom was a single mom. We didn't have a lot of money, and Pokemon cards were expensive, first off, but ultimately the card shop was like, I want to say probably about 20 minutes away from the house. And like, now that I'm an adult and I live in an area where 20 minutes is nothing, it's no big deal to me. But when I was a kid, you know, that little bit of distance was everything to my mom. You know, it's a lot of time, and she wasn't gonna just go to town to drop me off and then run out a second time. This was a lot of gas, so I didn't get to go very often. I only got to go every once in a blue moon, and you know, only on special occasions. So Pokemon card, like I had Pokemon cards, but I wasn't allowed to really get into it as much as I wanted to. And of course, she was afraid that I was going to get into it, spend a lot of money, buy a lot of worthless cardboard, and then not be into it after that. Which, I mean, eventually I fell out of it only because I couldn't be in it as much as I wanted to, so I started to lose interest. You know, I got older and stuff too, but had I been able to be into it as much as I wanted to, I probably wouldn't have ever got out of it. But I've got all my original cards still in really great shape in like a tackle box, and all the cards that I bought since then I have in a nice big hefty Rubbermaid tote, and I got that in storage so that it's, you know, protected. Parents never minded you going. You played competitive Magic the Gathering every Friday. They felt safe knowing you're playing cards rather than being out and getting in trouble. Yeah, see, my mom had that on lockdown because not only did I not get to go out and play cards, but I wasn't really the type of kid that went out and did anything either. I was the type of kid that sat in his room and played Diablo, and I played a lot of wrestling video games. So I was playing, you know, WWF, SmackDown 2 and 3, and, you know, pretty much the whole line up until more recently. So that's what I did with my free time. So I played video games. I did a lot of graphic design. I taught myself graphic design as a kid, which was a fantastic way to spend my free time. Because I still, even to this day, still use a lot of the things I learned, you know, from doing that. So yeah, I mean, I could say that I had a pretty fun youth, even though I couldn't do as many of the things that I wanted to. We lived up in the boonies where there wasn't anything, so I was able to you know, go out in the fields and play on a four-wheeler and dirt bikes and stuff, so that I had a good time with that too. Deadly Strike, Open Wounds, Corrupted for Sockets, I'm assuming. Tooth Throw. There's no skills on it. It's only a little bit of fire resistance. It's got sockets, it's ethereal, so it's more of a merc armor. I mean, it's something that I would use, but I don't necessarily think that it's worth anything. Is it good? I don't know. I don't have a good eye for stuff like that. Usually I look for skills and stuff like that. No, that's Unique Vapor's armor. Not my armor.
My bad.
I mean, unless he wants to give it to me, but he found it. It's up to him.
Good use.
The Jevs? No, you can have the rejuice if you want them. I've got way too many, and I'm not actually using anything right now.
My bad.
I haven't seen Irath's gloves in a long time. Yeah, Vapors, if you don't want that that armor, my Merc could use it. What's the mace in my stash? Oh, it's just a 5-socketed mace I haven't used yet. Yeah, nothing special about that.
Whether you're jump-starting the morning...
Listen, I don't jumpstart anything except for my car in the wintertime. Definitely getting some good amount of gold, that's for sure. You just corrupted a 3-skill Shaco? Dude, that's sick. So, some of you who have been here before probably remember some of my other layouts that I've had. What do you guys think of the one I'm using right now? I'm just kind of testing it out. It's also max damage and reduction on it, dude. That's awesome. It's a GG Shaco. Just need a good puzzle box on it. You like the movement? What helmet am I using? I've got a one-socketed G-face. It's corrupted. I think the corruption was the socket. That was a fun drop. I don't remember who dropped it, but it dropped somewhere. I think I was just running quests and it just happened to be, I think maybe Andy dropped it or something. I can't remember. Kind of 2 skiller steel shade with magic find and open socket. I have no idea what that even is, but if you want to bring it in and drop it, that'd be cool. High chance of block. See, my block chance isn't too bad. I've got the F exile, so I'm doing good there. Dude, my biggest issue is my resistances suck. I need a new armor, preferably Chains of Honor. So that's what I'm farming for, is runes for that right now. Try that out for a little bit. Appreciate that. What kind of armor do you need? Give a G-Bane. Well, that might be a good start. I'm just using pretty sure I'm using the Griswolds you dropped for me. That TP's not safe. Okay, it's safe now. Cool, man. Have a good walk with your puppers. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. We'll catch you later. Probably be helpful if I use my Fanaticism aura instead of my Vigor aura, don't you think? Aww. I love you too, Mr. Hollywood. Don't tell nobody, though. They might take it the wrong way. Yes. Aquatic Ambience. One of the absolute best tracks in the entirety of the Donkey Kong Country series. Sit here and listen to this all day on repeat. Anybody else beat Donkey Kong Country? That's a fun game. I beat that last fall. It was one of the first games I played for streaming. You got my entire playthrough on YouTube right now. This is before I had a camera and microphone set up for most of it, I think. I don't know if I cut the microphone out of the last one or not. I think I may have. I played the hell out of that game, though. It was a lot of fun. It's a big cow run. It's almost just wide open. Come on, Merc. Don't stand directly in the middle of all the cows. That would be wonderful if you could figure it out. No, Woot took off. He had to go walk his doggy. Puppers needed a walk. And group all these cows up together so I can kill them at the same time. I burned a few full rejuve pots there. That's good. Full plate mail. I have no idea what that is. Gold skin. I wonder if my Mark could wear it.
I put that to good use.
You got Merc armor as well? Cool. Yeah, I had most of the usable Mav set that my Merc could use on the Merc, but it was really my brother lent it to me because he was collecting the set and didn't need it yet. And then he ended up getting 2 armors, told me I could keep it, but he slammed his and bricked it. So I ended up giving him mine so he could still be, you know, viable. Yeah, I bricked Sandstorm Trex today. I slammed him thinking, it's 25% chance to brick. Should be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine at all. But I had a spare set just kicking around, so I tossed those on. My brother found near perfect War Travs today and then slammed them, and they slammed Magic Find, which was awesome. I know, right? It's good stuff. Yeah, I think they rolled 49%, and then he slammed it, and they were like 72 or something. Yeah, he's still got his old lower set, but he's definitely wearing the new set for sure. Go on, Mind Tricks. How you been, man? Good old G-Bane. I think I have a tomahawk. Alright, let's see here. That's probably better. That. And that's probably better on my Merc. Holy cow. Getting inundated here. For my Merc because he needs helm. Oh, right now it's got 3 out of 5 pieces of Mavs. Can't fit it. Running out of space.
I can't use
Yeah, you gotta stop throwing stuff at me. I got no more room.
Yes?
I just drank all my full rejuves. Yeah, I'll probably mule later. Try to see what my Merc can actually use now.
I can't use that. I can't use
Probably not a lot, to be honest. The Merc's low level. Although that's a pretty sexy helmet. Lots of cool stuff. Well, man, I appreciate all that neat stuff. I'm gonna have to get going here in a minute. Oh no, I know you are. I gotta get pizza and stuff so my fiance can eat. She's hungry. She's gonna eat me if I don't go get pizza. And that would not be a fun day if she eats me. All right, well, that's gonna be it for now, guys. I appreciate all the follows. I appreciate everybody hanging out and chit-chatting with me. If you like what I do, if you haven't already, make sure you do follow so you don't miss out. Check out my YouTube if you've missed out on anything already, because I got a lot of replays and VODs up over there. Not sure if I'll be streaming later tonight. There's a possibility. If I do, just make sure that you're followed so you get that notification. Outside of that, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, take care.